writer.
Okay.
For those who...
What we do here is go back.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother...
I
Yeah, we're back. We're back. We're back. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Mecha Army? Yeah, we're back. Welcome to the Child of Mecha live stream. I am your host, Tim, the one and only Child of Mecha, and damn, it feels good to be back. Chris R. with the classic. With the classic. Man. Ooh, boy. Feels good to be back. Hopefully you guys are happy that we're back and in it to win it. So much has happened. And hopefully you guys kind of kept track of things when I was away and followed the Instagrams and caught the live stream at USA Gundam store. It was fun. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right. Before we get into all that, if you want one of these awesome Child of Mecha shirts, hit up childofmecha.com, hit the store button up at the top. You'll find the store with all sorts of shirts and hats and bags and all sorts of other cool stuff in there. Go get you some. If you see any of the tools, materials, or things like that that we're going to be working with tonight, hit the link, Amazon link just below. We got all that stuff already curated for you. Get a little commission off of the stuff that you buy, even though it doesn't increase the price that you pay. So that's fun. It helps support the stream and the channel and all that fun stuff, right? This brand new mic is a pure example of that. So thank you guys. If you need models or paints or decals or books, what? Hit my good friend up down there in that corner, Mr. Adam Ryan and those fine folks down at USA Gundam store. They got you hooked up. Yeah, good people, man. And we'll talk about that here in just a little bit, right? Man, it's really good to be back, you guys. It's really good to be back. Hello, everybody on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. It's good stuff. So, where to begin? Let's start with events, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so, in chronological order, let's do that. This Saturday, April 20th, 420 for some of you folks, I'm going to be at the Fairfax IPMS show. Yeah, I'm going to head down there, and I'm going to hit it up. I'm going to see what this whole IPMS hype is. I'm going to bring airdrop. So if you guys are in the Washington, Virginia, Maryland area, come on out. It'll be a good time. Fairfax. It's in Fairfax, Virginia. It's about a 2-hour drive for me, so I gotta leave pretty damn early. So I'm gonna be hurting on Saturday morning. But I think it'll be a lot of fun. There's a bunch of people going, so it should be awesome. So if you're in the area, come on out. It'll be a good day. It'll be fun. Should be a nice day too. Yeah. Anyway, let's see what's next. May 4th, around the same general area, Laurel, Maryland. Me and my boy Justin, we are back teaching classes at the Laurel Hobby Works. Our good friends Jesse and the fine folks down there have offered to host us in their brand new learning facility at their store in Laurel. Evidently, it's this big 30 by 30 space, and it should be a really good time. We're going to be doing the Simple Details class. Always a favorite because anybody can do it with a little styrene and some stuff. And there's a $5 fee just to cover materials, because you will get plastic and stuff like that to work with and take home. And then afterwards, we're going to have a meetup. We're just going to chill, hang out. Bring your models. We want to see them. It'll be fun. So, Laurel, Maryland, Laurel Hobby Works. Come on out, May 4th. May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Anyway, and then after that, what's after that? Right now, Sabaton, Sabocon. I never get the name right. The short name, I never get that right. That is August 31st to September 2nd, right, Chris? I think that's right. Yeah. Donnie, Juan, Chris. What's up, you guys? You guys are chilling over there on Facebook. I see you guys. I see you guys. But Sabo. Okay. Sabo? There was a baseball player back in the 90s named Chris Sabo. Fun fact. But hey, those are the right dates. So there we go. So come on out to that. It's in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona. We're going to be sweating our balls off in the summer heat. It's a dry sweat, though. Might be better. And they're going to have a cool model show. And there's going to be prizes. And it's going to be awesome. And me and the fine folks at those Gundam guys are going to be there. And we're going to be chilling. And it'll be a lot of fun. Come on out. Book your plane. Book your hotels. Come on out. Why do I have to explain this to you? Just come out. All right? Come on. Decals. They're in the works. We are in kind of that final pre-production phase. The designs are finalized, ready to go. It's in their hands. Just some kind of paperwork stuff, if you will. And then they're going to get produced. Can't wait. They're going to be awesome. I know they're going to be awesome. I know it. I feel it. Let's see. What else? Oh, you know what? Let's talk about... Let's talk about USA Gundam Store. Now, if you haven't seen, on YouTube, for those of you guys over there on Facebook, might have to come over to YouTube for this one. Sorry, guys. I did an impromptu live stream at USA Gundam Store last week when we were in Florida. We had a day off from good old Disney, and the wife and I decided to go over to Daytona Beach, visit Adam and the crew, and I'm going to tell you what, you guys, it was awesome. Adam is a gracious host. The folks that he has working for them are just insanely cool. And man, I couldn't have asked for a better time. It was just awesome. We, my wife Lynn and Adam, we just kind of talked for a little while and just kind of got to know each other just a little bit better, talked about history and beginnings and things like that, stuff adults do. But man, it was a lot of fun. Seeing all that product was crazy. I thought being in Japan and going to some place like Yodobashi or some place like that was like all kind of inspiring. Yodobashi doesn't have a shit on Adam's Warehouse. I'm going to tell you that right now, you guys. It was really, really cool. I mean, everywhere you looked. Master grades here, perfect grades here, P Bandai's over here, SMS paints. Scotty? I got you, buddy. Mr. Color stuff, chisels, metal detail parts, little chibi figure thingies that I'm not familiar with. Star Wars kits, little SDs, bear guys for days. It was all there. And it was really, really cool. So when we went live, I was just kind of walking around the warehouse. I didn't even know what to say, to be honest with you. I was just kind of speechless, really. I was kind of speechless. It was a big sight to see. It was. But man, Adam and the crew was just Amazingly cool. It was absolutely overwhelming. Tex, yes, kid in a candy store. It was like kid in a candy factory. Let's put it that way. Donnie over there on Facebook, he says, can civilians take the tour? Sadly, no. You kind of need to have it in, right? So, sorry. But if you are down that way, you can select a pickup option on your shipping, and you can go there and pick your stuff up and kind of see it from the outside, which is sort of cool, I guess. Yeah, a little window you can peek through, you know. So, Tex Merkey, which one of the golden ticket winners does that make you then? Oh, it's a tough one. That's a tough one. I mean, I'd have to say Charlie Bucket because I actually walked out, right? So I'm Charlie. The good one. There you go. I'm the good one. But man, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. While we were doing the live stream, the cool crew at USA Gundam Store, they were watching on YouTube while it was happening, and they were just loving it. Right? They were walking through the background, kind of photo bombing and everything, video bombing, live stream bombing, whatever you want to call it. But they were having fun with it, man, and they enjoyed it immensely. After we finished up, man, they were watching it again and again and again. It was cool. It was really, really cool. It made me happy that those guys liked it and everything. So, yeah, really cool people. Really, really cool people. Super down to earth. You know, Adam showed me pictures, showed us pictures of, you know, his beginnings. How he had like pallets of product in his living room. And how his wife, you know, was yelling at him and everything. So, man, you know, humble beginnings like that to where he is now, it just goes to show you, you work hard enough, anything can happen. Anything can happen. It was really cool. It's really, really cool. But big shout out to Adam Ryan and all the cool folks at USA Gundam Store. They made the trip for me. That was the highlight of my trip. Disney, whatever. But that coming out to USA Gundam Store, that was really, really cool. Really, really cool. So, what else? Disney was cool. I mean, there's no real big surprise there, right? Got to go on all the cool rides. Got to go on to that new Avatar ride, the Flight of Passage or whatever it's called. That's awesome. Well worth the 1.5-hour wait. We were just all screaming, and it was so much fun. I was laughing my ass off the entire time because it was amazing. Epcot, not Universal, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. That was cool. Magic Kingdom, we went to all of them. It was awesome. It's hot as shit though. It's like in the 90s with 200% humidity, so poo-poo. But it was really cool. We went to Epcot. We went to Japan and Epcot. We went into the store. We saw all the overpriced Gundams. They didn't have a lot, but what they did have was insanely overpriced. I'm talking like $30, $40 for maybe a $12 high grade. Yeah. $50 for the new, what is it? The RE Easy Gun. $50. Like, come on. Disney. I love you, but come on. What are you going to do? And also they had like this weird chibi exhibit. And they had the example that they had in the case, and you can see it on my Instagram, was a high-grade unicorn. It might have been a real grade. I don't know. Really don't care. And an SD. And I'm like, how is this kawaii, right? Like, my daughter, she's totally into kawaii stuff, the cutesy shit. I'm not. But it was just weird to see. Yeah, it was weird to see. But what are you going to do? So, Disney, right? So, let's see. Is there anything else? I don't think there was anything else. I might be forgetting something. If I am, oh well, shit happens. But, let's see. Let's go to camera 2. Oh, hey, now. Let's zoom out. We need a piece of tape. Here we go. I've been on location shooting videos for Subaru the past 2 days, so I had to take this camera with me. So, just trying to get the damn thing set back up. Kind of frustrating. But anyway, my one score at USA Gundam Store was this book, Gundam Pro Factory Book 2 by New over there on Facebook. Anupong Shanrong, I believe that's how it's pronounced. But Anupong is Anupong. That's his name. Man, this is a great book, and we're gonna see why. Okay. Comes with the book. Comes with this kind of supplemental deal, and this is kind of like let's look at this real quick. This is kind of like just kind of spotlights on different builders. Lamp 24, big fan of his. He's really talented. He's over there on Facebook, Lamp 24. Go check him out. But you know, shows different finished models, different whips, you know, states and things like that. Different panel line designs and things. Really kind of cool little supplemental book. Really nice Titans RX there. Really, really nice in primer and in color. Yeah. Alex Gumpler Works. This is, what is this? Boy Alexi. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, because I'm going to mess it up, just like I do all names. But, man, this is a really good little supplemental book, just to kind of give you some inspiration of things. Really great work on a Master Grade Freedom here. Really, really, really nice plating work on the back skirt here. Yeah, this is definitely legit and really good. So this is the supplemental book that you get. It's kind of thin, but it comes for free, right? And then this book, this is the book 2. The first book was more on scribing, right? Had great scribing techniques, ideas for designs, things of that nature. This one, on the other hand, gets more into kind of your basics. Your basic steps to finish a model to, you know, pretty high standards. Yeah? So let's go through this really, really quickly. Now, this comes in English and Thai. Right down here. Right there. So, crack this guy open here. And there's Anupong. New, as he is commonly referred to. Yeah, new. Go check him out on Facebook, please. Go follow him. He's very talented. He makes great books, too. But, so, getting introduced to it, he's going to work on... What is this? This is the... It looks like the high grade RX. I'm guessing at that. Could be totally wrong. But gets into the different contents and stuff like that, and then gets into really just the basics. So snap, fit, and sanding shows you different techniques that you can do to get a really, really fine finish. How to dual cut parts. Haha, I see what he's doing. So he's basically taking two halves, sandwiching together, and then clipping off the nub simultaneously. Interesting technique. Not sure if I've ever tried that before, but might be something to do, right? Sanding techniques and things of that nature. The different angles for your bevels and things like that. Sanding on a curved part. Here's little Haro. What's up, guy? Seam line removal. All sorts of good stuff. How to remove mold lines. What is this? How to remove dual parts seam line. Oh, when you have basically two halves over another subassembly, basically. Yeah. Man, just, all sorts of really cool basic things. This is a good pickup. Even if you're, fairly advanced, it's still a great book because you can see other people's techniques, right? So, like, here's primer, the reasons why we prime our models and pieces, and all sorts of stuff. The different grades. It gets into planning and things like that to start customization and things. Mechanical modifications and things here. So this is really cool. He's taken a RE Bawu and has given it basically 3 different treatments down here. Just panel lines, scrap parts, and then full scratch built details. So kind of simple details, right? And then he goes through the process of each. So here's the panel line process. Here is the scrap part process. And then finally gets into the full scratch built detail process as well. And it's all laid out step by step. So really, really good stuff. So there's no reason why you could not duplicate this yourself once you get this book. How to, drill different designs and things. Like, we see these kind of weird offset circular designs on a lot of different models. That's a common aesthetic, right? So he shows you how to do all that. Panel lines and stuff like that he gets back into a little bit, but not a ton because that's what the first book was for, right? Different details, detail parts and things like that. Epoxy putty. I'm already a fan. Different techniques using epoxy putty, filling, reshaping, all that good stuff. Surface checks with your primer. Good stuff there. That's a good technique. If you don't do that, I highly recommend it, you guys. And then the different stages of priming and painting and all that good stuff. Tonal changes, extra colors, picking a custom color scheme, and he goes into a little bit of color theory here with the color wheels and things of that nature. So that's really, really good information, you guys. And then kind of gets into extra detail painting, stuff I absolutely hate doing, but it does leave a really good look, don't get me wrong. Top coating, going back here real quick, painting with enamel, so that's a useful thing to have as well, right? Let's see here, different detailing, and then kind of gets into a whip here excuse me, for the high grade RX-78, and just kind of goes through the different steps and things like that, and then you get to the obviously the finished work and all that. So really, really, really great book. And also, there's my boy. When are you out there? Are you watching? Go follow Win, the paint pusher. You probably already do, but hey. Awesome stuff. You can get this if you live in the States. You can get this at USA Gundam Store. Adam was nice enough to give me this copy. And yeah, go pick it up from them. If you live abroad, check your local distributor. I'm sure they have this because it's a popular book. So, there we go. Haha. Corey's over there on Twitch, Links53, says, woo, color theory, right? I knew you would like that. So it's awesome stuff. Gundam, yes, the name of the book, real quick, Gundam Pro Factory, GPF. This is book number 2, so go pick that up. Like I said, you get this, and you get the little supplemental books. You get both of these. Adam, when I was there, Adam, I think, had... what did he have? I think he got maybe 1,000 copies, maybe more. When I was there last week, actually a week ago today, he was down to 33 copies. So if you have not gotten this book, I strongly suggest you act quickly, because he is going to sell out. Chris R sold out on USA Gundam Store. There you go. There you go. So he sells a lot of product, you guys. I'm not exaggerating that. Like I said, 33 copies and gone in a week. Done. He'll get more. Anapong is usually pretty good about reprints and things like that. So those are usually safe bets. Let's put it that way. Jeff Edge over there on Facebook, he says, got mine last week. Really nice. Glad you got your copy, man. I'm super psyched to have this. I want to really kind of look through it and dig a little bit deeper and actually read the thoughts and theories from Anapong, and kind of really peruse it properly. I haven't had a chance yet. This actually, I just opened this up. It comes in this really nice protective bag, and man, it's totally worth it. Totally worth it. Gary Gumpla's over there on Twitch. He says, I miss you, Tim. Gary, stop. Oh, you. Anyway, let's see. Kyle Harris lost YouTube, it seems. What? No, we're still good on YouTube, right? You guys are still there? Yeah. There we go. Cool. Anyway, Kenneth Sim, he's over there on YouTube. He just said, when's Tim decided to make a Techniques book too? Oh, Kenneth. Next year. That's the promise. Next year. So next year, I will be working on my book next year. All right. So there you go. I got to get through this year. Got to get through GBWC. Got to get this project done, and then it's off to the races, as they say. So it'll be a lot of fun, but a ton of work. News, Anapong's book, for me, kind of does set the standard as far as graphic design for books, in our genre. So, and me being a graphic designer, I love it. I absolutely appreciate it. But as a graphic designer, I have to do better. I have to give you guys my level of expectation for my own stuff, right? So it's going to be a long process. I will definitely bring you guys along for the journey and let you kind of see the processes and everything, so you kind of get a better feeling of what goes into it. Corey over there, LOL, the designer curse. Dude, I mean, it just is what it is, right? And for those of you that are not in the kind of creative field for work or anything, it's just one of those things where it has to be perfect. Let's put it that way. It just has to be perfect. from everything, from the typesetting, from the graphics, from the photos, to the feel of the paper, to the gloss finish of the cover. Everything has to be just drop dead perfect. The binding has to be good too, right? It's just it absolutely has to be tip-top shape. So there you go. But yes, that I've made a decision. That will be next year. Gary says, Alexa, set reminder for next year. There she goes. Stop.
What's the reminder for?
No, cancel.
Canceling.
Thank you. Damn it, Gary. I'm going to shut her. I'm going to turn her off so she can't interrupt us anymore. So there you go. Anyway, so yeah, book next year. Book next year. And, I still don't have any sort of clue about what it will be about. Haven't really thought about that so far in advance. I'm sure I'll have to outline it and do all that stuff. When it comes to design, that's my thing, man. It's going to be great. Chris Pabs over there on Facebook, he says, Tim, I've worked in magazine publications for layouts and design. If I can help, I will. Man, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. It's one of those double-edged swords because, I would absolutely love to collaborate and do something this cool with other people. But then the other part of me, the graphic designer part of me, is just like, I can't let it go. It's mine. Right? So, just one of those things. Links 53, Mr. Corey over there, he says personal projects are the worst, always going through 50 times more concept versions than a client project. Dude, I know, right? It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. I don't know what it is about personal work that makes it so difficult. It's just, it's that perfection that you're looking for, and you can never quite tap into it. But for a client, that's easy. That's easy. It's cakewalk, right? Usually. Within reason, of course. Donnie Baxter says, I work in commercial flooring, so unless you want a nice floor to show in the background, I'm on the bench. Thank you, Donnie. Appreciate that, brother. But hey, that's the thought that counts, right? It's the thought that counts. Superset5, he's over there on Twitch. He says, can your book have pop-up pictures? Pop-up picture books are always nice. I'll have to think about it. Chances are slim, but we'll see. Links 53, Mr. Core, he says, and a connect the dots panel scribing section. That might be more doable. Kyle Harris, he's over there on Facebook. I'm with you, Donnie. My career offers no help for Tim. It's okay, guys. I appreciate the offer. Andrew's drinking, you guys. He's like, is Alexa play Despacito? No. I turned her off. There's no playing Despacito. No. He says, I'm drinking tomorrow. Leave me alone. Like, with ease. Like, come on. Ay. There he is. Justin, my boy. He's over there on Facebook. He says, if I don't get a Child of Mecha coloring book, I'm a riot. Boo-boo for you. Anything is possible. Oh, man. Andrew says, what did I miss? Not much. We're just going through shit. You missed this. Andrew, we went through this. So, I don't know if you have that or not, but there you go. Kyle Harris says, it colored by number. That could be interesting. Could be interesting. Especially for custom color schemes. What? There you go. Andrew has it. You didn't miss anything then. Yeah, these are all great ideas. And I'm actually being serious. These are great ideas. I'm not sure how we would be able to incorporate them, but I think they're great ideas nonetheless. It could be fun, right? Make one for the kids, right? For the kids. Oh, Donnie has okay. So Donnie so far has the best idea of the night. Child of Mecha chibi coloring book. Ooh. Corey, come on, let's do it. You're gonna get a lot more work if we decide to do the coloring book. I can see Corey now. He's like, oh my god, fuck no. Oh, but that would be fun. Yeah, look at. Yes. Corey's over there on Twitch. He says, leaves country. Oh, Corey, I love you, buddy. I love you. Oh, so good. So good, man. But yeah, so yeah, books. Book next year. Or getting to work on it next year, anyways. It probably won't be done next year. So look for it in maybe 2021, maybe end of 2020. Maybe, right? Colin Barr over here on YouTube, he says, for the children, Corey. Think of the children. Oh, that's great. That's great. But honestly, I'm being totally serious right now. Having a small section, or even just like a supplemental little deal, coloring book, why couldn't we do it, right? Could be cool. Could be totally cool. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll weigh those options. We'll jump that hurdle when we come to it, right? Right? There we go. HRO148 over there on YouTube says, just include a piece of styrene with connect the dots to practice scribing. It's not a terrible idea. It's not a terrible idea at all. Corey's just like, well, if it's for the children. See? There you go. Colin. Woo! We got him. Yes. Oh, you guys, it's good to be back. I missed this. I really did. Just the fun we have, just the shooting the shit, just the talking back and forth between the platforms and having fun. I miss this. I really did. So, alright. So, let's get reacquainted with what we were working on, shall we? Let's go camera 2 again. Boom. There we go. Alright, so, even though I canceled Monday's stream, sorry for that. I had to be up, like, super early on Tuesday, and then also again today. Like I said, we were on location shooting testimonials. But I did work a little bit, you know, on Sunday and a little bit on Monday. Not a ton, right? Not a ton. But what I did actually do here was some kind of interesting stuff. We got the power cables kind of just mocked up, really. I wouldn't say that these are final, because I don't know if I actually like these brass power cables. And I've had these actually for years. Like years and years and years, right? So there you go. It definitely gives the overall stance and presence more beef, more gravitas, right? So seeing it all together like that definitely gives me a better kind of better look at the sizing of things, right? So I do like that look. Like I said, I really don't like these, and Andrew's over there on YouTube. He said, big no on brass cables. Yeah. He says, what happened to TB pipes? Oh, to the originals? Nah, we don't do originals around here. Come on, man. Get your shit straight. We don't do original. We do not do original. We do custom. Get it right, Andrew. You little shit. What's up, Andrew? Missed you, buddy. Anyway, so you know, it kind of gives you a better look of how this thing's gonna kind of seem, right? I don't know. Anyway, and then I kind of made a decision. Well, I don't know if I made a decision. I made a non-decision. I went back to the original backpack. I put that on there just to see what it all looked like. And I kind of like it. I wish I didn't. But I kind of do. I kind of like the look of it. Right? I mean, it already fits nicely with the goof armor and everything. And I'm so freaking torn right now. It's not funny. I don't know what to do. I think there needs to be a little bit more exploration, and probably not on stream, because I need to mess around with it, right? And just kind of play with different shapes and setups and things. So I don't know. I don't know. Chris over there on Facebook, he says, you decided not to decide. Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Kyle Harris says, beat me to it, Chris. There you go. Superset 5 Custom is original, though. Yeah, maybe. Chris says, didn't you just say we don't do original? Yes, but with a caveat. I'm talking simply shape, right? The shape of things. Now, obviously, we don't do original. We do custom. So, yes, there would definitely be more custom to this if we decided on this backpack over the other backpack, the Gelgoog, 1.0 backpack. I think my main reasoning for my, let's call it, indecision, I wasn't enthused. I wasn't totally enthused by the fuel tanks. You know, how we separated those and made the extensions and things like that. And here, I'll kind of, refresh your memory here real quick and show you what we had as I drop the main fuel tank. So we did that, that sort of thing. Where's the other piece? Here's the other extension. Where's the other back? I moved everything out of the way to make room for the book. Now I can't find the other piece. Yeah, it'll show up. Anyway, I'm just not completely enthused by this. I'm just not completely enthused. I think what we potentially could do, is shrink the extensions down and make it more like this. Right? Make it more like that. Andrew says you should slap the Marasai backpack on it. It would be good if you sent it to me. You didn't send it to me. I was actually going to use one of the Marasai arms, but you only sent me one, Andrew. I can't do anything with one arm. It's like building with one arm. And for those of you people out there that are building with one arm, I truly apologize. I don't mean to offend. But it's like me building with one arm. Jesus. Andrew, I swear. What's up, Flynn? Craig Flynn. He's got a cute puppy, you guys. Go follow Craig. He's making an awesome diorama, too. Really kick-ass. Go follow Crow Vero while you're at it. He's back in it. He's over his burnout. Go follow Donnie Baxter. Art Inc. by DB. And go follow Chris Pabs, Red Suns, all of them. Go follow all of those guys. Those are good guys. Good guys, good builders. Donnie's doing some crazy clean scribing on his YouTube stories, you guys. Go check it out. I strongly suggest it. Anyway. But Flynn's doing some kick-ass weathering and stuff like that on his GBWC build, you guys. Man, that Zaku's looking fresh. It's looking good. Yeah. Spider2K2, Mr. James, he says, see, this is why I send full kits to Tim, not partials. That's what I'm saying. James, thank you. You can learn something from him, Andrew. Kidding over here, right? So, you know, I'm still kind of in that indecision mode right now, right? Ultraman Dyna, see here? Go follow Ultraman Dyna. Yeah, Chris R just shouted that out. I think I saw Ultraman in here. Luis, are you in here? Sound off if you are, dude. But Ultraman Dyna's a good one to follow, too. He's doing some cool stuff. Chris and Ultraman Dyna are doing, like, that Dom build-off thing, which is getting interesting. Really, really cool stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Half-Sight says, I build with one eye. Does that count? Yeah, why not? Oh, man. Anyway, Kyle Harris over there on Facebook, he says, hurting all those one-arm builders out there. Shame, Tim, shame. I know, right? That's why I said I'm sorry for all you guys with one arms. I didn't mean anything by it. Just illustrating a point. That's all. That's all. Anyway, Chris R, he says he's floating around somewhere. Yeah, I saw him earlier. There he is, Ultraman Dyna. He says, oh yeah, I'm here. There we go. Nice. Nice. Let's see. Let's, ooh, wait a minute. Gizmo Con Gumpla's over there. He says, just jumping in to say hi and bye. I say take Andrew's mod power for not sending the armor backpack. It's actually a pretty damn good idea. Nice. Andre Janelle Franklin. What's up, Andre? Man, you didn't miss much. We're just kind of bullshitting right now. Just having fun. Ultraman Dyna says, and yes, Chris R and I have a build-off going on. Yes, they do, and it's pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. Colin Barr, hell yeah. Who needs straight lines, right? Here you go. My God. What did I start? Now I'm regretting the one-arm comment more and more. But anyway. All right, so one of the things that we did, or I should say I did over the weekend, was to make an insert. Where's my little pointer? Where's the pointer? There's the pointer. So before we parted ways over the vacation, we had this kind of, there she is, this nice big gap right here between the torso and the waist section of the Sinanju Stein. Now, what I did was I came up with a solution for that, and let's see if we can get this guy off of the Steins. Ah, there she goes. So, let's see, get him standing again, right about there. So there you can see this insert. It just floats, nothing crazy. So that just, you know, pops right onto the ball joint there. And once the upper torso is back on, this just slots right into some open. Well, it'd be good if it was on camera. These two square pegs, they just slot right in to the gaps in the lower torso there. Focus camera. Anyway, so just pops right in there, right? And this just floats. Real simple, real easy. Now, we can definitely do a little bit more detailing here because let's get this guy off of there. Let's get this guy off of there. Let's get the head pulled off. Get that put over there. And then let's get the arms pulled off here because they are in the way. You got to do this sometimes, right? So, there are these sections here. You know, these open sections here. And there's some on the other side, obviously. And then there's some here in the back. I don't like those big open gaps. I really don't like it. They're actually covered up quite nicely on the stock kit. Because the side skirts obviously come up nice and far on that. The front skirts, and then obviously you're never gonna see those gaps in the back of the back skirt there. So yeah, that's, you know. Oh, Spider 2K2 donation right here, by the way. Thank you, James. You're the man. So that's kind of the conundrum that we're in at this point. You're going to see those with the Sinanju Stein waist. It's not a deal breaker in any way, form, or fashion, but we do have to make some adjustments and fill those gaps in. Now, we're not going to do it completely. We're just going to detail this floating piece here. So it just kind of, you know, fills that in a little bit and just gives a good look to it, right? So let's work on that tonight, shall we? I think that's a good way to ease back into the stream. Yeah? Yeah? It's 11:03. Do you know where your children are? I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Spider 2K2, he says Andrew enjoys chocolate salty balls. I think that might have been a little too much information. Yeah? Yeah. But hey, what are you going to do? Spider 2K2 says, I say former because Tim went to town. Former? A former full kit? Oh, yes. That was a former full kit. It is not a full kit anymore because we have been using parts on that donor kit like crazy. Like crazy. So you can see, especially on the head, a little pink, and then on the shield here too. Char's little pink. So yeah, it's come in very, very handy, by the way. And Chris R, your Zaku 2 has come in quite handy as well. So thank you guys to both of you for donating those. I really appreciate it. The ball joint extension here on the Sinanju's waist, that's from the Zaku 2 that Chris R sent me. And obviously we just showed the parts from the Zaku 2 that James sent. So thank you guys. You guys are the best. Let's see. Is the chat program not working? Yeah, damn it, it doesn't look like it's working again. Let's close it. Start this bitch back up. Let's check in with Facebook and see if we missed anything, because the chat program didn't want to do its job. Oh, yeah. We definitely missed some stuff. Andre Janelle Franklin, he says, how about a holder of his sword or axe? Whoop, we got double audio. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Mute that. So there we go. Whoops. So yeah. So holder for the axe. No, I don't think we're gonna be doing that. But you know, one of those things. Let's see. Oh, now she's working. Now we're cooking. Now the chat's cooking. Good stuff. Chris Pabs, he says, let's see. Tim, where did you get your backdrop for photos? I'm looking to upgrade. Ooh, now you're getting into the serious stuff, right? Now you're getting into serious stuff. So, the background for my photos is photographic paper. What's the name of it? Hang tight, Chris. 1 second, everybody. Let's see the name. That is... Okay, so, Savage. It's called... The company is called Savage. And they make, paper products for photo backgrounds. Seamless paper. And they come in all sorts of different sizes. Check out B&H Photo. They have the best selection on Savage photo backgrounds, paper backgrounds, and stuff like that. And they're just amazing. B&H is awesome. If you guys have not shopped at B&H for computer gear, photo gear, video gear, lighting, professional stuff like that, I highly recommend it. They're amazing. Yeah, they're awesome. But yes, Savage photo paper, Chris, that's the one. Hit up B&H. They'll definitely, they have an amazing selection of colors and stuff too. So the backdrop for the Jesta, the nice rich black paper, that's a nice big 48-inch wide roll of Savage background paper. Yeah. And then I know I haven't shot much in the photo booth, but that I also use 24-inch wide on that in gray, and I also have a roll of white for that as well. And it's really, really good stuff. Really good stuff. It comes in a nice big roll. It's very, very sturdy, nice and heavy. It's great. It's absolutely great. Yeah. Brandon G over there on YouTube says B&H is great for PC parts. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I've bought many things from B&H. Their shipping is amazing. Their customer service is awesome. You will never have a complaint from me about B&H. So, Gorbin Den is over there on Twitch. He says, hey, question. Have you ever used E7 lacquer paints before, namely their rainbow paint? I have not, unfortunately, used E7 lacquer paints. Sorry, Gorbin Den. I'm not the best person to ask, unfortunately. So, but that did kind of spark the old memory a little bit. For those of you guys living in the U.S., Canada, North America region, Armored Komodo, the makers of that amazing pigment, that kind of brush-on pigment that gives you like this super nasty looking amazing chrome, and like holographic effects and stuff like that. They are coming over here to North America, you guys. They're ramping up. They're ramping up. They reached out to me, and I might be testing them. I might be. Don't tell anybody though. Okay? It's our secret. But yes, so I can't wait to try those. I can't wait to try them. The gentleman, the name, I forget the gentleman's name, but he reached out to me. He says, hey, would you try these out and just give us your opinions on them? I said, yeah, sure. And I was in the airport last week waiting to take off, ready to go down to Disney World. I get this email, and I'm like, this is cool. Can't wait to do this. I love their stuff. If you guys have not seen Armored Komodo metallic pigments, they're crazy. Crazy. Definitely go look at them. So I can't wait to test those out. Can't wait to show you guys those amazing pigments too. They're sick. Yeah. Chris Pabs over there on Facebook, he says, I've had the E7 paints on pre-order forever, still waiting. Yeah, it happens. Andre Janelle Franklin is over there on Facebook as well. He says, good paint. I use that same type. I don't know. All the time, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, Chris Pab says, I have a few, Tim. Their shelf life is iffy. What, the pigments? Or E7? I don't know. Anyway. Kurt Hill's over there on YouTube. What's up, Kurt? Kurt's making an awesome Dom for GBWC, by the way. Go follow. What, Chris, Kurt, what the heck? I can never remember the damn... Fuck. I can't even talk. I'll find it. Don't worry. Gumpla Works. Shit. Brain freeze. Go follow Gumpla Works with a Z, because he's extreme, over there on Instagram. That's Kurt's page. Man, he's doing some insane stuff to his Dom right now. Pretty cool shit. Gumpla Works. There he goes. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, buddy. Chris Pabs, he says, Arcom paints. These aren't the paints. These are the pigments. The dry, the powdery. Almost like that, what is that? That Kinzu Jujutsu chrome powder. That's basically what it is, right? Insane results. Yeah. Kurt Hill says, cheers, Tim. Hopefully we'll get it finished in time for GBWC. Dude, fingers crossed, man. Get it done. I want to see it. It's amazing. I'm super impressed by it. I love it. I love the look. The bulky square chest on that Dom. Hell yeah, dude. Corbin Den's over there on Facebook, or on Twitch. What am I saying? He says, dang it, now I need to watch out for you. Sorry, dude. Yeah, come on back and watch. Man, we'll get them, we'll test them, and it'll be fun, right? It'll be a lot of fun. Kurt Hill says, those pigments look insane when I saw them on Facebook. Dude, they do. Like, super chrome. Like, really, really nice look to it. Very impressed. They come in different colors, too, you guys. Like, that's kind of what blows my mind. They come in different colors, different shades. That one is almost this weird holographic effect. My daughter went crazy when she saw that because she's super into like holographic things for some reason. She calls it hollow. Holla. Anyway, Andrew Young says, doesn't Moki use Armored Komodo? He says, I forgot who uses what nowadays. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. I don't know. So, all right. So, you guys, let's shift gears back into the modeling bit of things, right? We need to do something with this little insert. We're going to work on that. We need plastic. Must have plastic. Plastic. So, let's see. We got 6.3. Here we go. Corbin Den, are links allowed in the chat? I can post the E7 one I snagged. Yeah, go for it, dude. I have no issue with it. Now, mind you, Twitch might have an issue with it, but I don't have an issue with it. Let's put it that way, right? All right. So, here is what the sides are here where we have to fill up, right? Let's get this guy off of here, and let's get this guy off of here. Let's get that guy off of there. Let's get these off of here while we're at it, just to be on the safe side, like that. Let's get that guy off of here. Now we're down to bare bones, right? Sorvan says, if it complains, I'll try to get it through. Thank you, Sorvan. Hookup. Ugh, yeah. All right, so there's Gorman Den just posted a link over there on good old Twitch for the E7 Rainbow. Let's take a look at this real quick. What? Hold up. Huh. Now that's interesting, to say the least. It's basically like, it's like a chameleon color, like a color shifting paint, but it looks like it's got most of the colors in the rainbow. Like red, orange, yellow, green, maybe blue, a little bit of blue, but I think that's kind of where the spectrum falls off. So no like purple or anything like that, which is unfortunate, but hey, what are you gonna do? Ruslam says prismatic paint. Yeah, sort of. It's definitely interesting looking. I would like to see it. I see it on a finished piece, because all they have right now on this eBay link is the bottle. And when the bottle is turned upside down, it just kind of looks silver. It just looks like silver paint. So, I don't know. Like, I'd be iffy, right? I would definitely seek out examples of finished pieces. This is what I would do. Yeah, this is what I would do. So, my 2 cents. What's it worth? Colin Barr says, Tim, what camera do you use for your bench cam? For the overhead camera? That is my Rebel T7i by Canon. To it, I have strapped a 24-105L lens that I had from my previous camera, which is a 5D Mark II by Canon as well. So I like the 24-105 focal length. Obviously, it works really, really well, with being about a 1.5 feet away from the surface of the bench. Now, mind you, you don't have to use an L lens. You can use kind of, your more economical lens or something like that. But the Rebel T7i, great camera. If you're shooting video, it's amazing for that. If you're shooting stills, awesome there too. Overall, this little guy has become kind of my main work camera at this point. I shoot all my video on it now, and I've even switched to using this camera for photography. The 5D Mark II is a full frame sensor. This is a crop sensor. For those of you who don't know what that means, it just means that it is able to intake just a little bit less information. The sensor size is just a little bit smaller, and based on the focal length of your lenses, it kind of crops it down a little bit. So, but this little camera is legit. It's a little powerhouse, and it comes at a pretty inexpensive price point for a DSLR. When I got mine, I think it was like $750. I think it's down around the $699 price point right now on Amazon. So, great camera. It's, mind you, it's an investment, but it's a workhorse. Absolute workhorse. Corbin Den over there on Twitch, he says, I mainly snagged it because I had a GBWC kit idea I want to use it on, and I'll be your guinea pig for it. Nice. Send me pictures, dude. I want to see it, see that on some plastic. I am interested in the final product of that. That looks intriguing. Let's put it that way, right? Andrew Young says that prismatic color is nice for stuff like Psycho Frame effects or maybe Trans Am. That's a pretty good idea. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Sorvon Zero says, it's Gaia, but Volks USA doesn't seem to have it in yet. Was it Gaia? I didn't notice. Corbin Den says whenever it gets here 2-ish weeks from now. Cool. Yeah, I'd love to see a shot of like I said on some plastic. Would really look cool. Chris R over there on YouTube says, or you can do the T6i, which is almost the same, just doesn't have the touch screen and flip screen. That's true. If you're shooting, I will say this: if you're shooting photos and videos with this, if you're not using it as a streaming camera, by all means go T6i. It's much cheaper. You get the same full features, the whole 9 yards, the same quality and everything. But for streaming, if you're going to be using it for streaming, the flippy screen is super convenient though. Like, that was one of the main selling points for me, is the flippy screen. I could care less if it was touchscreen, but the flip out feature, that's for me, because I still, even though I look at it on screen when OBS is up, I will still look at this sometimes and make sure that it's framed up properly, maybe tap it to catch a focus on something that I really want you guys to see. So it is kind of convenient, but honestly, it's not a deal breaker. If that's not important for you, yes, go T6i, go T6, go one of the older versions. That's obviously a lot cheaper now too, right? So, Chris R says, and the T6i doesn't have an audio jack. Oh, that, for me, inconsequential. Like, when I shoot video, and this is any video, whether it's personal or professional, I never, ever use the onboard audio recording. I have a Zoom audio recorder that I will use separately and catch the audio from that, just because it's so much better. Professionally, we use Sennheiser lavalier mic. We also use shotgun mics when it's appropriate. But since we do mostly interviews, the lavalier is what we mostly use. The audio jack is inconsequential. I don't think I've ever plugged in a mic to any of these audio jacks in my entire time shooting video, personally or professionally. So it's whatever. But I know a lot of people do. I just like the freedom of having the scratch track from the camera and then syncing it up to the good quality video or audio from the Zoom. But that's just me. Anyway, I'm boring you guys with the video shit. We're done. Anyway, Gorman Den, I also picked up this paint for the same GBWC kit I had in mind. Gaia E7 paint. What is this? Stardust Blue. Ooh, that's a nice color right there. That is a nice color. It's kind of a light bluish purple color. I dig it. I dig it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I like it a lot. Eris385 says, I'm working on a custom job combining the Mark II Gundam, Alex Gundam, and the RX-78, and maybe another. Very cool sounding. Lane Thompson's over there on YouTube. He says, hey, Tim. What's up, Lane? Good to see you. Thank you for coming through. Kurt Hill says, catch you later, Tim. Off to lunch. Enjoy, Kurt. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Appreciate it. Can't wait to see you finish that Dom. Go follow Gumpla Works on Instagram, you guys. All right. So, let's get back to this, shall we? It's almost 11:30, and we haven't hardly done anything. Thank God Dean's not here. He would be shitting a brick right now. Anyway, so let's see. What is the measurement from the base to the top there? What are we looking at? We're looking about 3. So we need like a 3.2 maybe. Something right around there. That's probably 4. I think this might be 3 point. Nope, that's 4 as well. Shit. So we need to find 3.2. These are both 4s. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? This might be 3.2. No. All right, let's go digging in the strips here. Here we go. All right. So we're looking for 3.2 by 1 millimeter, right? There we go. That's what we want. Excuse me. So, Evergreen scale model plastics. Best plastics in the world. Kind of wish I was sponsored by these guys. I use so much of their strips and stuff like that. Evergreen, if you're watching, call me. Oh man. All right. Let's see. Andrew says, where's Dean when you need him? Gotta bust Tim's ass over how little he did. Yeah, hey, you know what? I've been on vacation, asshole. Get off my back. You're not my boss. You're not my dad. All right, so there's 3.2. That fills that gap super, super nice, right? So now what we got to do, now we have to measure the width that we need. And we're looking at, we'll call that what? Maybe 8.5? Yeah, let's call that 8.5. 8.5 wide, right? Let's see. Brandon G, he says, wish Dean was here. That way we would know if Tim does decide to use the original backpack. Would that be a negative piece count for the night? I think it would. Dean would probably bust my ass over that, yeah. Colin Barr says, Tim doesn't actually do enough work on stream to get sponsored. Well, you know what? That's probably a fair point, actually, right? That's probably a fair point. I probably don't do enough work on stream just because I like talking to you guys and, well, sue me. Right? Alright, so we're doing 8.5, yeah? We're going to lock that into, let's see here. Right about there. We'll lock the stop block out of here. Let's get you guys zoomed out just a little bit so you can see what the hell I'm doing here. There we go. So we're locked in at 8.5 millimeters. That hurt. Let's square this end off there. 8.5. Let's get a second one. Watch your fingers. Don't cut your fingers off, people. Boom. All right, so there's 8.5. Now, we have to shape this because it's not going to fit in here. These rectangles are not going to fit in that gap because we've got basically a trapezoidal shape going on here. So we need to basically bevel these two corners here. Now, what we're going to have to do, though, is we're going to have to find out what those angles are. To do that, we need to pull out our trusty metal protractor here. You know it. You love it. The General Protractor. So, let's see. What do we got going on here? Now, it's right now set at about 43. I think this is a little steeper than that. Let's start at 60 degrees, and we'll see if we're in the ballpark at least. Let's take this guy off of here so it's easier to measure. All right. So, let's see. No, that's still a little angled. Let's go bump this up to 70. See, now we're getting closer. Now we're getting closer. Now we're getting in the ballpark right now. Actually, I think 70 is probably pretty good. Let's go with that. Let's lock this in. Tighten that knob down as much as possible so this thing doesn't wiggle on us. And then let's trim the sides off here, shall we? Now, to do this, we need to be careful because these pieces are a little bit on the smaller side, right? So, we've got our chisel blade right here, and we're going to move the bottom corner, the corner of the styrene that is touching the plate of the metal protractor. We're going to bump that up until that top corner actually touches the metal arm. Right let's see, right about there. Okay, and we're just going to set the chisel blade right up against the arm, move this out of the way, and cut. Right? So now, let's see if we're working. Yes, that looks good. That looks good. We're going to have to do a little bit of fine trimming, some sanding to square that end off a little bit, but for the most part, that angle is just dead on, right? Really nice. That fits in good. Now we got to do the same thing on the other side. So we flip it over. We do the same thing. Get that top corner lined up with the arm. Drop the chisel blade on it and cut. So now we've got this nice beveled piece, and that, boom, fits nicely in that gap. But we're not done. We need to clean it up. So let's get this zoomed in. Ooh, sorry you guys, I hit the mic. Let's get this zoomed in a little bit so you can kind of see a little bit more of the finer work. Yeah? And just in case you couldn't see how the fit was. Just like that. Fits in real good. Fits in real good, right? Ruslam. That's actually a really solid suggestion. Why not put the piece inside here and then just trace it. That's a way. That's a way. That's a very valid way, right? And honestly, if we're going to be real with each other, I didn't think of it. So there you go. Good thought, man. But you know how I am. I do things the hard way. So, you know, it's just one of those things. Different ways, different paths to an end solution. So, good thinking, Rouge. Good thinking. I like that. I like that idea a lot. I still don't know if I would have done it, though. Because, you know, knowing how I am. Okay. So now we've got this pretty well squared up. We're going to file this down flat and nicely even. That looks good. This other side just needs a little bit of love. Just like that. And now I think we're in good shape. Let's just one more touch on this side, and then I think we should be in really, really good shape. Let's get this focused there, and then boom. Yeah, I like it. I think it fits good. Yeah, I think it fits good. And mind you, the one thing that I didn't want to do was to have it fit 100% super tight, super perfectly. Because since the bottom insert's going to float around, we need a little movement, a little room for movement and stuff. So, by not having it, you know, super, super tight up against this piece, will allow that thing to float, will allow it to move, in essence, right? So we can use the first one now as a template. And we'll just clip the angles down, since that's so much easier. And we should have two mirrored pieces, just like that. Easy peasy, right? Easy peasy. Excuse me. Let's see. Andrew Yum says, you overcomplicate a lot. For good reason, though. For good reason, I think. I do overcomplicate things, but mostly it's to maintain a certain accuracy and to maintain a certain level of symmetry between parts, right? So it's just the, you know, it's just the craftsman in me. I can't help it. It's the way I build. Rushlam says, all good. Just wondered if there was an artistic or technical reason for not doing it. No, I just didn't think of it. Colin Barr says, cutting a trace to the exact millimeter can be tough because the line itself has width. This is true. This is true. That's why you always usually cut outside the line. If it's if you're tracing an inner, but if you're tracing an outer, obviously you cut inside the line. That gives you a better fit. But again, you know, I get your point, and I'm right there with you, actually, right there with you. So let's get this all back assembled. Let's get this lower torso armor back on there. Let's get the insert slotted back in to the bottom there. And now I'm going to drop these puppies in here. And looks like we might have to take a little height off of these. Nothing crazy. Yep. Maybe just take a little, just a little height. Just a little bit. Nothing super, super nutty. Yeah, it's just a bit too tall. I thought 3.2 would be good, but it's just a little bit too tall, right? Just a bit. So this is a good occasion for our file plate. Yeah. So we'll take the bottom and we'll just kind of go to town. Switch directions. Flip that. Alright, now let's see how that looks. Pop this back on here. Now we're in much better shape. Now we're good. That is much, much, much better. And mind you, as this floats, there's still going to be room. So this is going to pull down a little bit, and you're going to have, you know, a slight reveal underneath of that, which is going to be a kind of a cool look, right? So that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. So let's line this up. Cool. Okay. Let's go that way, flip it around, do the same thing in the other direction here. And now let's try this. Let's try this one here. And that fits in there. Let's try the other side just to make sure. Same thing. Great. Great, 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 great. That's what I like. And we will get these two pieces centered up there. We'll get them glued in. So let's get our plastic magic. Yeah. And we will go to town. Vincent Lewis, he says, hey, what's good, guys? What's up, Vincent? Welcome. Thank you for watching. We are working on this little insert here for the Zaku 2 that I built over the weekend. Let's get the excess glue off of that. Okay, now why this is still wet, there we go. Looking good. Rocking. Rocking. Alright, so we'll do the same thing to the other side here. We'll get that side glued in. And then we'll move on to the back. A little bit of rock on that bottom there. Let's get the file out and get this flattened here. There we go. Now it's nice and flat. Good stuff. All right, so let's get a little bit more glue on here. Just like that. Looking good. Get this guy set in there. Get this mocked up. Yeah. Sexy. Hell yeah. Nice. Nice. Good stuff. Hey, Travis Gopal's over there on Facebook. He says, hey, what's good, Tim? And guys, glad to see the stream up. Can't stay long tonight, but just wanted to drop in for a sec. Travis, thank you, buddy. Thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Good to see you back. Ruslam over there on YouTube says, I wish this storm would hurry up and hit. I don't want to work on my build till after it is over, and it is annoying me waiting. Dude, you're getting some nasty weather down there from what I read kind of in the pre-show. Baseball-sized hail? No, thank you. I don't want any of that. You guys can keep that down in Texas. Everything is bigger down in Texas anyways. I guess the hail is too. But yeah, I don't need any part of that. Don't need any part of that. I lived in Alabama for 2 years. I had hail and tornadoes and all that crap. I don't need it. I don't need it anymore. Don't want it. All right. Just putting some glue on here just to reinforce these pieces here, just to make sure we've got proper coverage. And this laminates properly to the existing pieces already glued in. Just like that. Cool. Woo! Anyway, baseball and larger hail. What? Damn, dude, that I don't want any of that. That doesn't sound fun. That does not sound fun at all. Lane Thompson, he says, that's how I'm pretty much sitting here in Kansas City. Damn, Casey's getting it too. You guys are getting some nasty weather out Midwest. That's terrible. They had that snowstorm out there too, and I'm like, it's like 70 over here in Maryland. Sorry, right? Sorvon's getting nasty weather. Probably going to disappear soon. Whoa. Hey, Freddie Rivera. What's going on? Kind of shocked me there for a second. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Mecha Army. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Rushlam says, tornadoes, flash flooding. Yeah. Dude, I can't have that. I can't do it. Can't do it. Eris385, yeah, it's like that here in KC. Julio Ponte, what up, what up? What's going on, dude? Clippin' Nubs. Go follow Clippin' Nubs on Instagram. He did his first live stream, you guys. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I heard it was good. So, Clippin' Nubs. Nice. Nice. Thanks for tuning in, Julio. Appreciate it. Sorvon Zero. KC is getting it nailed tonight. Sorry, KC. Y'all stay safe. Seriously. You guys stay safe out there. VFX10 Viper. What's up, Viper? Meanwhile in SoCal, shorts and shirt weather. Right? Nice. It's probably lovely over there right now. Oh, man. Excuse me. Let's see. One Kawaiian dude over there on YouTube. He says, aloha. Howdy. I know it's not the proper response. You're supposed to say aloha back, but just seemed in the moment, I guess, right? Hey, thanks for watching, dude. Appreciate it. All the way from sunny Hawaii. Love it. I think. Maybe you're not. I don't know. But hey, anyway, thanks for watching, buddy. Julio Ponte, yay! He says I had fun. Ruslan, hey nubs. Nice. Oh man, the one Hawaiian dude says finally catching the feed from Hawaii. That's awesome, dude. Super cool, super cool. We got people all over the place, and I love that, man. That's just super, super damn cool. Sorvon Zero says it was shorts weather here in KC like 3 hours ago. Oh man. Oh dude. Sorry, sorry for you guys living in Kansas City. That just fucking sucks right now. Let's see, Corbin Den. Well, I'm back from Warframe Trade Chat. Welcome back. Warframe is not a game that I've gotten into. I've always seen it and admired the artwork and all of that, but I just haven't taken the opportunity to get into it. I don't know why. Seems like it would be right up my alley. But I digress. James knows Zaku boy. He's over there on Facebook or YouTube. He says, "Good day, all." James, what's up, buddy? If you guys are not following James, you are missing one amazing build right now that he's doing on his Goo flight type. His high grade, he's making this crazy diorama with tanks and bridges and buildings, and the Goo flight type is sitting there just kind of, right? Pretty damn awesome. Let's see. Chris R. He's over there on YouTube. He says, I'll be doing my first live stream on Monday or Tuesday with Old School Gunpla, Mr. George. Nice. That's probably a really, really good way to get your first live stream in. Pop your cherry, as they say. George is great. Have had many conversations with George. He's one of my favorite people online. He's amazing. He's amazing. Chris R says nervous as hell. Dude, don't be, man. Don't be. You know, excuse me. Let's go one camera, shall we? The thing about live streaming, it can be trepidatious, right? For a lot of people. But once you do it and you're surrounded by people that you know, people that you enjoy, people that you quite legitimately want to interact with, it just makes it so much easier. Like, all you guys are amazing people. Every single fucking one of you. And even for those of you lurking out there, and I know there's a bunch of you out there that lurk, I love you guys too. You guys are amazing. So, dude, yeah, just have fun with it, man. I'm sure George will be very supportive because that's just how he is. He's amazing. But yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. Let me know when that is. I'll try to tune in. Let's see. Lane Thompson. Hopefully I remembered to shut the window next to my hairbrush. Whoops. Right. That would be bad. Corbin Den, I played Warframe in pre-alpha and I left in 2016 and I'm now coming back to it. Nice. Nice. No Zaku boy. At work at usual. Why you at work, man? He's at work watching the stream. Probably thinking of ways to improve his Dio, right? That's what I would be doing if I was at work. I usually do. Let's see. Julio Aponte over there on YouTube says, I was so nervous in my first stream. Man, don't even worry about it. That's the thing. Don't worry about it. Don't think too much into it. That's the thing. You start to think, and you start to come up with every single bad scenario that could happen on a live stream. Just don't even worry about it. Just be yourself. Have fun with it. And I know it's hard. It's easy to say, but hard to do in practice. Try not to get embarrassed. Just don't care. Like, I'll screw up on stream. Like, you've seen me break apart here on stream. Just like crack, right? It happens. That's real life. Don't worry about it. Just have fun. Just have fun. That's the thing. Nice. Anyway, let's see. Let's see. No Zaku boy James. He says, I'm actually standing the goof at my desk. That first prime shows a lot of cleanup I have to do. Yeah, and that's always that first prime is always the big determiner. Corbin Den, he says over there on Twitch, he says, I myself don't have a problem streaming. I'm just super lazy to forget to stream after work. Hey, it happens, right? It happens. So, let's see. Chris XPXD, he's over there on YouTube. He gives the hi. What's up, Chris? Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. So Chris R, he says, actually, I have a question on priming. All right, let's get it. Julio Ponte says, I streamed for an hour and my heart was racing the whole time. LMFA. Oh, dude. That's awesome, though. That's awesome. That shows you were fucking alive. Probably the most nervous you've ever been, but probably the most alive, right? Probably. That's what I'm guessing anyways, yeah? Oh, there he is. There's George. George, we were just talking about you. Chris R says he's gonna have his first stream with you. That's awesome. Amazing. Super, super cool. Spider2K2, to be honest, I live stream video games on Twitch, no thanks to YouTube's new live streaming prerequisites. YouTube kind of sucks. But what are you gonna do? It's the place to be, right? Freddie Torres, damn notifications. That's okay, Freddie. You can always rewind it. It's all good, right? Chris XPXD. Oh wow, you're in Maryland. Are you going to be at IPMS this weekend? If you're referring to the one in Fairfax, the answer is yes. I will be. I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna bring airdrop, and I'm gonna see what this whole IPMS thing's about. I haven't been to one, actually. I haven't been to an actual IPMS event. But yes, I will be at the one in Fairfax this Saturday. So, dude, if you're going to be there, come on over and say hi. I'll be hanging out the whole time. Freddie Torres, did you get the stickers I sent? You know what? I think I did. No, I did. I got them right before I went on vacation, though, so I didn't get a chance to reply and all that good stuff. So, sorry, Freddie. Now I feel like shit. Whoops. Let's see. Julio Aponte says, it was incredible having people come chill with me. Dude, I wish I could have jumped on there. I saw the notification come up, but I was doing something else and I couldn't jump on. I'll get you next time. Promise. I promise. Corbin Den, on before I crash, as I have work in 4 hours. Dude, he says my last E7 paint I bought, and this does have a painted product picture. Ooh, here we go. Corbin Den with these sick paints for us to look at, or at least for me to look at anyway. Okay, Gaia E7 electro-painted mirror chrome foil color paint pro mix. Holy shit, say that 3 times fast. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Huh. I mean, it's basically like a candy coat chrome already done for you, pretty much. It's very interesting. Huh. Oh, yeah, I'd buy that for $1. Maybe more. I don't know. Let's see. Goro, he's over there on YouTube. He says, damn, been a while since I caught up to a stream. Well, welcome back, brother. Appreciate it. It's going to be awesome. Freddy Torres. Oh, we already read. Yeah. Sorry, Freddy, for the sticker thing. Let's see. Chris XPXD. Awesome. I'll see you there. Can't wait to see that kit in person. Cool, man. That'll be great. This is going to be so much fun, I think. Because there's going to be a pretty good amount of people at this thing, from what I understand. Macho models, nickel models, Nick LaPrade. I can't remember Nick's last name. La Parade or La Parade. Anyway, nickel models. There you go. He's going to be there too, from what I understand, and maybe some other people too. So it should be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get down there and kind of hang out. Let's put it that way, right? Let's see. 11:56. I know we're just kind of talking and shooting the shit tonight. We're, first stream back in like a week and a half. We're just kind of easing into it. Just ease into it. We're not doing anything super, super in-depth and serious. Plus, I'm being indecisive with the backpack. So, tough shit, right? But anyway. Chris R says, I primed a kit a while back. Usually don't. And after I do the cleanup, do I reprime? Yes, by all means. Yes. So what Chris is talking about is when you do your first primer coat, that shows you mistakes in the surface preparation. So like little scratches, maybe some cracks or anything like that. Maybe some forgotten gaps or something like that. Seam lines that might not be just perfect. That primer coat, that first primer coat, will reveal all of that. It's very, very useful for surface preparation. But yes, once you fix those, go back. If they're not a lot, just spot prime it. Just prime over those little spots that you had to fix. Now, mind you, if you sanded the whole surface down, yes, reprime that sucker, because that's your grippy layer for your paint. You don't want your paint coming off. You want it holding onto that primer, and that primer will hold onto the plastic. Yes, very crucial, very important. Spider2K2 says, Tim, they are usually a one-day events and you can enter airdrop as an entry, not just as a display. That's the idea. Yeah. I just want to see how it does, because, you go to IPMS things and a lot of the IPMS are, starting to come around to the idea of, a Gundam category, right? But I think airdrop with its, open shoots and theme and all of that, could potentially kind of cross boundaries into what, the judges, see in terms of like armor and dioramas and things of that nature. So I'm interested to see how it performs in an IPMS environment. So yeah, I'm interested in it. I can't wait. Hopefully it does good, fingers crossed. We'll see. If it doesn't, no big deal. It's IPMS. They're still learning. He said, let's see, Freddy Torres just checking, LOL. Sorry again, Freddy. Julio Ponte says, no worries, man. I hope to stream soon. Dude, do it again. Do it constantly. Do it often. It's so much fun, right? Chris R, I can't wait, George. Nervous as hell, but excited. Dude, that's going to be a good one. Superset5 over there on Twitch. He says, all right, I'm out for the night. Got some good laughs from the stream. Good night, everyone. Thank you, Superset, for tuning in as always. Appreciate you. Gorbin Den. Night all. Need to crash. Gorb, thank you for coming back and watching. Appreciate that. Julio Ponte. I'm definitely going to catch the stream, that stream, guys. Yeah, me too. Me too. God, I hope you guys don't do it when I'm streaming. That would suck. I miss George's and Joel's stream tonight. George, hopefully that went well. How did that go? Is that up so I can catch back up with it? Hopefully you didn't kill it right after. I missed it. I wanted to see it. Lane Thompson, hopping off for now. Time for some laughs. Lane, thank you for watching. Appreciate that. George says, Chris No Sweat, gonna be a blast. I agree. That is gonna be a blast, right? Let's see. Chris XPXD says, yeah, I'm excited to meet both Nicks. Yeah, right? It'll be fun. George says, post pics and videos. Dude, I hope so. I hope I can. Right? Let's see. Lane Thompson, starting to close Wednesdays, so hopefully I can hop on more often. Sweet! That'll be great. Sprite2K2 James says, oh, Tim, I don't remember if I informed you about this, but MosquitoCon 2020 will have a dedicated Gundam category since there were over 45 kits that this year. Yes, you did, actually. I actually heard that from a few people. From James, from Chris, Robledo, from Ray. Several people actually told me about that. I was very enthused about that. I think that's great. MosquitoCon is kind of a big deal, at least here on the East Coast. So, yeah, and it's an hour and a half for me, basically. So, I'm going to hit that up next year if I don't have something planned like I did this year, right? Corbin Den says, I love that my phone tells me you're live when I go to set up music on my phone. Yeah, notifications suck. What are you going to do, right? Freddie Torres, it wouldn't be a diorama. No. I would not enter airdrop in diorama. It is not a diorama. But I'm just saying it kind of has that crossover appeal, sort of. It has that familiarity to a diorama. Let's put it that way. Even though it's not a diorama. So, no, I agree with you, Freddie. It is not a diorama. Links53, Corey's over there on Twitch. He says, unless you get a car guy judging the Gundam category, then a clean, straight build wins. Yeah, potentially. I've seen multiple different scenarios and different IPMS events where their judges just, they're not as familiar with the Gundam trends as, maybe we are, right? So it's a toss-up. They have to go with what they know. Legend of Castro, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Mecha Army. Thank you for watching. That's awesome. Yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. Freddie Torres, they might consider it a vignette, though. Could be. Yeah, could be. Julio Ponte says, you're going to kill it, dude. You know what? I hope so. I hope. Everybody hopes to win, right? Everybody hopes. You never know. You just never know with judges, right? Especially IPMS judges who just don't, like I said, don't have the same familiarity in this genre yet. Just one of those things, right? Just one of those things. But hey, fingers crossed, right? Let's see. George says, yes, input from IPMS judges. Love to hear what they say. Yeah, me too. I would definitely be interested in what people outside of the hobby have to say. Because that's, if you've ever heard when, Paint Pusher talk about coming up with concepts and stuff like that, he asks his mom, right? Like, literally, he asks his mom, he says, like, here's the concept, what do you think? And if she gets it, then he knows he's on the right track. If she doesn't get it, he scraps it and just starts over. So, if the IPMS judges get it, that gives me a little bit more confidence in its ability to perform in an IPMS event. So that's my thought process, anyways, right? We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Corbin Den. Now I'll attempt to sleep while I think about the 71 Chevelle I'm attempting to buy this weekend. Dude, nice. Sleep well with that on your mind, buddy. Thank you for watching. Julio Ponte, great stream. Yeah, dude, I want to go back and watch George and Joel's stream. And I know I'm kind of behind on the chat, so hopefully that's available still. George, hopefully it's available. Ken Sim, is Tim hype about the next AOZ kits? Dude, Heisenflay? Yeah, it's awesome. Give me a master grade of that. I will straight build and customize that bitch out like crazy. It'll be awesome. So yes, I am super hyped about that. Shoot, I might even get it even in a 144. And you guys know how I feel about 144s. That's how hyped I am about the Heisenflay coming out. It's just a super cool design, you guys. Super cool. And it looks like they've bulked it up just a little bit to give it nice balance, right? I like that. Let's see. Ruslam says, Kenneth, wrong scale for him. See? Yeah. See? You guys know me. Chris R says, George just got my schedule at work. Oh, you guys are just figuring it out. I'm not going to read that. Nobody. Yeah. But Thursday works. Thursday works for me too, because I can watch it. Yeah. Kenneth Sim, it's the only scale available currently. Yeah, for the Heisenflay. No Zaku Boy James says it depends on the judges. I judged last year at our big IPMS, but couldn't judge Gunpla as I had models there. Yeah. But the IPMS rulebook score sheets are very fair. Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm thinking, you know? I'll say this, I like their judging criteria a lot better than GBWC. So I'm hyped to see how it does, how it performs, you know? I mean, this will be the first quote-unquote competition for it, so you always wonder, right? You always wonder. Julio Ponte says, it's an incredible piece, work of art. Man, thank you. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Ruslam says, yeah, he only gets right for 100 scales. Other scales are parts, and P Bandai is not cost effective for parts. See? You guys know me. You guys know what I like. But this one, I know you guys are going to be shocked by this. This one, I might just make the exception. What are you going to do? I like it that much. Chris XPXD says, I'm not hoping to win. I'm just glad IPMS pushed me out of my comfort zone and got me airbrushing. What? That's awesome, dude. Hell yeah. See, that's a good thing. Number one, getting pushed out of your comfort zone to do new and cool shit, always a good thing. Always a good thing. But coming out to an event, that's just on another level, because you get to meet people, you get to interact, you get to talk shop, learn from other people directly, right? You get to experience that, just that camaraderie that is missing, obviously, from the internet. It's super cool. So I'm glad you're coming out. I'm glad I'm coming out. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have some fun. No Zaku Boy James says it's 100% VOMs. Oh, comes down to technical skills. Well, again, fingers crossed. Hopefully I have that covered, right? Spire2K2 Tim, I will tell you from experience of IPMS, they will definitely get your kit. I hope so. I think it'll, like I said, I think it'll appeal to the armor guys. Just having the parachutes open and everything. I think I'll probably get some questions. Hey, how did you do that? How did you get those? That, I don't know, right? So I think I'm expecting those types of questions because they are unique. Let's put it that way. I mean, I've never seen fully deployed parachutes, you know, in a kit like this, or in general even. So I'm expecting to get some questions on that. But beyond that, I don't know. I don't know. So we'll see, right? Let's see. Andrew says, I got the Heisenflay started on pre-order. Gore says Heisenflay is pretty big for a 144 too. I like those big 144s. They're nice. No Zaku Boy says, I'd love to see a com high grade kit. That's where the real skills are. Come on, James. Don't stoop to that level. Asshole. Chris R says, what event is coming up? Sabo. Yep, come check it out. Damn right. August 31st to September 2nd. I will be there. That'll be fun. Andrew Young says, hell nah, Master Grade, Master Race. I love Master Grades. What can I say? I love 100 scale. It's the perfect scale for me. Freddie Torres says, nah, high grade for life. Fight me. Hashtag for Freddie. Andrew Young. Excuse me, I can't hear you over my Haro Ball win. Nice. Ruslam says, I could see someone kit bashing the Heisenflay with a small master grade like the F91. Interesting. That's a very interesting thought. Shit! Ruslam, now you got my wheels turning, dude. Now you got my wheels turning. Damn it. Damn it. Goro says, thoughts on the new F90, by the way. Yeah, who saw that one coming, right? F90. Who even remembers the F90? Like, I remember the F90 from back in the day when I first started because I thought it was an interesting, you know, design because I didn't know anything better than what I saw online, right? And I was looking for, you know, cheap kits, and that was cheap. Didn't get it, but still. Yeah, it seems like a weird candidate for Master Grade, right? It just seems very odd. Now, mind you, it seems very smart for Bandai because they can make the base F90 and then they can make all the other weapons add-ons for it because there's a ton of them and sell those separately, right? Shrewd business tactic. But hey, whatever, right? Links53 Corey's over there on Twitch. He says SD over everything else. Corey does love his SDs, and he loves his chibis, right? Let's be real here. No comment. I can't disagree with him, you guys. Can't. But I can't agree with him either. So I'll just say nothing. Anyway. Chris R, I would love to do a Master Grade Dom, but I can't find any ever in stock. Dude, I would say keep tabs on USA Gundam Store. Adam just sells out of shit so fast. If you guys saw the live stream from there, you saw the size of his warehouse, right? He's got a crazy big warehouse. He can't keep shit in stock. Everything sells out so fast, and Bluefin can't keep up with the stock demands, the stock needs. So it's a supply and demand issue. His demand is way much greater, way much bigger than his supply, unfortunately. What are you going to do? But, yeah, you know, I'd say keep track of that, but who knows? Who knows? Andrew Young, have you seen the Takao scratch build, that 1/100 Heisenfeld? Yeah, I've kept track of that. That is very impressive. Very impressive. Kenneth Sim, Solid Jet Modeler, scratch building 1/100. Yep, that's the one. Same one. He's very talented. Very talented. He's got a YouTube page, or YouTube account and everything. I forget what it is off the top of my head, though, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Spider 2K2, that was totally out of left field. Yeah, the F90. Andrew Young, I do the forever 10-year-old master grade F90 prototype. Okay. He says it really wasn't that left field. Actually, it was. Andrew Young, they're making A to Z add-ons. Yes, we know. Julio Ponte says, real grades for life. Goro, DLCs for your DLCs, basically. I mean, pretty much, right? Right? Ruslam says, I still say Corey needs to build that Haro he redesigned. Oh, yes. The one he just released? Dude, Corey, if you're not going to build that, dude, I strongly suggest pushing you into that direction of doing that, because that was cool. That was a cool take. That was a cool take. Ultra Mandina says, after our hard to Chris R, after our high grade Dom Tropin build off, we should do a part 2 with 100 scale Doms. I agree. That would be cool. Corey says, I'm gonna build it. Yeah. He says, I'm gonna build it. Just need a non-Expo exclusive Haro kit. There you go. Nice. That'll be cool. I can't wait for that. Spider 2K2 says, man, I want the full armor 78-1 master grade, but everywhere I look, it's sold out. Yeah, I don't think it's in rotation right now, James. That's probably going to be your biggest hurdle right now. It's probably out of rotation. So you're probably going to have to wait ultra long and wait for Bandai to reissue, which who knows when that's going to happen, right? So yeah, so there we go. All right, 12:17, you guys. I think these parts here are probably pretty solid. They look solid. They feel pretty solid. Let's get this thing back on here. Let's do a test out for the floating kind of torso unit here. I'll switch back to camera 2 so you guys can see what we got here. And then I think that's where we'll probably finish up for the night, yeah? So here's the torso. And there's the insert unit, the little floating insert unit. See, it's got still got some movement on that ball joint. See, it can still flex and everything. And you see, you get this cool little kind of reveal there, you know. And it twists a little bit from side to side. It's got some nice flex, and it's just, you know, it's a nice little insert, a nice little detail in there. And obviously, we still have to do, you know, the little back inserts. That's not going to take a lot of time, but I think we're working pretty damn well right there. I like the look of it, and I'm pretty happy with it, and I think that's where we're going to end. So there you go. Camera 1. Let's finish up, shall we? It's getting late. I need to go watch some TV. Just sit on my ass for a few minutes. It's been a long few days, this shoot. Very, very busy. Very hectic. I think we were shooting a Subaru class, and I think there were probably a good 18, 20 participants, and we got all 18 or 20 of them on video. So, yeah, very successful shoot, but very, very long. Anyway. Alright, so, you guys, if you want one of these cool-ass classic by the way. Child of Mecha shirts. Hit up www.childofmecha.com. Hit the store button up at the top where you'll find shirts, hats, and bags, and some other cool stuff on there. Go get you some. And then if you are interested in any of the tools that we used here tonight, like our favorite metal protractor, go hit up the Amazon link just below. Everything's already curated. It's already sourced for you. Most of it's on Prime. We've got, the tools. We've got materials. We've got gear for streaming if you're into that. We've got books for inspiration. I get a little commission off of the things that you buy here, so it does help support the the stream and everything. So I appreciate that if you would partake. But then also, if you need models or paints or decals, go hit up my boy, Mr. Adam Ryan, and his awesome-ass crew down at USA Gundam Store. And, like I said, if you want to... I know it's sold out right now, but if you want to get one of these, that would be definitely the place to keep tabs on. Keep checking back. I think he's trying to secure some more stock. But in the meantime, get it where you can find it. So you guys, we're going to be back here on Friday. I'm going to be in Fairfax on Saturday morning for IPMS. Hopefully you guys come out and hang out with me, have some fun, all that good stuff. So yeah. So you guys, we'll circle back here on Friday. We'll continue working. We'll start ramping everything back up, getting back into the swing of things. Tonight was just tiring. I'm beat. I'm mentally checked out right now. So, yeah. So anyway, you guys have an awesome Thursday. Thank you for watching. Stay cool with everybody, right? And, man... why don't you go build something cool? Stay safe out there. I'll see you guys on Friday. Good to be back. See you guys.